Hello there, my name's Danny from Unique Property Company and thank you for visiting my YouTube channel. Today I visited a property called the Wedge. It's a semi-detached home on the fringe of Hampstead Heath in an area called Gospel Oak. The estate itself, the property is in, it's called the Lissenden Gardens estate. Built in a late Victorian, early Edwardian era. It was originally built by brothers who were builders and they converted it all into flats. The idea was to provide luxury living for the rising middle classes at the time. Fast forward 70 years, the grandsons of the original developers planned to sell it. There was a big rush in the 70s with private speculators, developers, that kind of thing, making a quick profit, selling off old Victorian flats, knocking them down and building new ones. Fortunately, the residents who loved living there so much banded together and formed what was at the time one of the earliest very successful examples of a residents' association that is still in existence. They persuaded Camden Council to buy the freehold off the developers and then became a conservation area. So the entire estate is looked after by Camden Council, so this is a leasehold property. If you have any questions about the history or about how these things work, please do not hesitate to put them in my comments. And I look forward to showing you around the next tour. Thank you very much. Enjoy.
So we're in the middle of Lissenden Gardens estate, which is very close to the Heath. Hampstead Heath, that is. Just coming through the front door. This property, as you have just seen, is called the Wedge. It's just under 1,000 square foot. 2 bed, 2 bath. Very high ceilings. Very quiet. The history of this place is fascinating. They reclaimed their right from the original developers in late Victorian Britain when it was built through to the 70s, and the grandsons of the original builders, there's a lean-to shed out there, had the vision to try and sell it for a profit at the time. But that did not wash well with the residents, who then formed their own residents association, one of many that were set up in the 70s, but very, very sort of forward thinking of the time, and basically forced their hand and got Camden Council to purchase the freehold off them so they could save the estate, as you can see just up there in the background. The Lissenden Gardens Residents Association website has a lot of information that is very useful and has a huge sort of lovely amount of information that you'd like to get stuck into if you're interested in that. This area is like the utility, which is between the reception and kitchen that I just showed you. And we've got the mega flow and the boiler for the pressure. And so just to summarise, that was the living room with the original Edwardian window in the middle. A lovely kitchen with underfloor heating, back garden. There is also a front garden, which you saw in the first bit of the video. So this is a leasehold, and it's officially defined as a flat, but it is actually a semi-detached house, but that's just the way that the estate is set up. There's not much I really can do about it. Private tunnel's got up there for the whole estate. You're on the first floor here. So she's put double glazing, the vendor has put double glazing throughout. It was tenanted, very well looked after and cherished by the tenants that left. So we're into the first bathroom on the top level, middle level rather, with an ensuite shower. There's a bathtub upstairs, and then review the rear garden there. And a very nifty walk-in wardrobe with tons of storage up there, and good common space here as well, which is exactly what you need. A lot of these places do not have a lot of storage. This place does, which is rare for unique properties Again, very tall ceilings, access to an unofficial roof terrace, which will feature at the end of this video. This is the top bedroom. With feature fireplace, not active unfortunately. And then a really lovely bright, again, kind of like a balcony space, and has a great view of the street. And again, over there is Gospel Lake Station and all your services that you need. And then my favourite room in the house. It's amazing vaulted bathroom with a freestanding bath. Yeah. And a lovely view over the surrounding area.